your skull as a bowl. Who will never ever sell their soul? No. Who's stoking up the coals of hell? Who cannot be controlled? You know it's we three trolls, we three trolls. Now don't you get your overalls in a twist, y'all, but this podcast ain't endorsed by that world-famous comedy store or any kind of world-famous nothing. These three folks are just too rude, you hear? Who goes to the grassy knoll on an evening stroll? You know it's we three trolls, we three trolls. Get ready to be offended, y'all.
I didn't even want to come in today. I was hoping that the guest would show up and he could just take my spot and he could be the third troll or whatever.
Oh, you didn't feel like coming in
I had to
today?
fucking set an alarm to come here, all right? This thing doesn't fucking tape until 6 o'clock at night. I had to set an alarm.
Why? What have you been doing?
I wanted to be sleeping all fucking day.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't
Depressed?
feel like doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm depressed. What's it to you? What's it
A
to
lot.
any of you?
It's a lot. It's a lot to take.
Yeah, but depression,
Yeah.
it's just more of the same.
Well, you just got to get over yourself. Some
Nah,
people sleep
not
through it,
possible.
but you're not allowed to do that. You got to show up, dude.
I've never slept through. I'm always very jealous of people that just go and take a long nap for 3 days and don't talk to anyone.
I can't do that, even if I
Yeah.
tried. Even me, and I don't even like most people. I'm like, I got to go outside and like see
Drink.
people. And then I go out there. Yeah, drink, basically.
I got to get up to drink.
And,
It's getting ridiculous.
this
This
is
depression is
crazy.
out of control.
This is crazy. And then, you see a homeless person. You're like, all right, I'm good. I'm going to go back inside now.
Fucking tired of those jackasses. Let's talk about what I'm really depressed about. The fucking homeless. It's just getting worse and worse. I'm in a couple Crime Stoppers groups on Facebook. Now some motherfucking moles have infiltrated our
Of course.
our inner sanctum,
course.
and they're writing articles about what creeps we are and that we harass the homeless. I don't harass them. They harass me. They rob from my fucking neighbors. Last week, I chased 2 of these fuckers off. 2 at 3 in the morning. 2 different times, 3 in the morning. I'm like Batman.
Wait, who's writing about us? What are you talking about?
Who's worried? Not about us,
I
about
got
the
it very
Crime
excited. I'm like,
Stoppers.
please bring it on.
What the
Bring
fuck?
it on.
Maybe they'll come here too,
should
and then
just
write
start-
about this and how it's creeps we are talking about the homeless people.
You should post our podcast in your Crime Stopper groups.
Maybe I will. We're talking about the homeless problem. We have some
Right.
solutions.
At least we're addressing it.
Solutions
you know?
include machine gunning them.
Oh
Like,
my
they just
God.
fucking suck, dude. One of these motherfuckers stole a Starbucks umbrella. It's like I marvel at that. I was just like, do you know how many people go to Starbucks every day? Like 1,000. So thousands of people have gone to Starbucks, and not one of them ever thought I should steal the fucking umbrellas out of here.
Well, now they can't even kick them out of Starbucks.
No, now they could just take the fucking umbrella and live there.
Yeah.
Starbucks really,
Star
like-
cucks.
yeah.
You fucking cucks. You ruin the rest of the neighborhood by letting fucking degenerates shoot up in your fucking bathrooms, man. Don't you ever think about anyone but your fucking self and your stupid fucking social presence?
It's like
Fuck you.
the homeless in Starbucks is like in the
Thank you.
movies when you invite a vampire in, and now he can just come in anytime you
Yeah,
want.
you just
you
come
know?
in and fuck your
Don't
daughter
even
and turn
work.
your daughter into one of the undead, which is basically what happens when they get your daughter all hopped up on dope and coke. Jesus Christ. But anyway.
I saw something today that reminded me of you because you used to post the little Caesars boxes that you would see, empty boxes all over town. Well, they had posted, it's not basically a meme, but it was a sign. They're like, hey, whoever's going through our trash for their next meal, you don't have to do that. You can just come inside and get a slice of pizza and water for free.
Get the fuck out
And I was like,
Little
wow,
Caesars said
who
that,
wrote
or
that?
somebody-
Joseph
yeah,
P. Larkin?
yeah.
No, I shouldn't do that. Yeah, and you come in the house and I have a fucking flamethrower and I fucking light your ass up. No free meals, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is a weird pizza. Why does it look sharp?
Yeah, why is this pizza full of human eyeballs? Hey, that's homeless Frank's eyeball in there. It's a trap.
I'd know it anywhere.
Fucking bumps. That's all they are, dude. I'm really puzzled because, like, there's a guy that hangs out at the 7-Eleven. He's been there for 2 years. As long as I've lived in the neighborhood, he's been going to the 7-Eleven, sleeping on the bunks bench outside, and, like, begging for change all day. I can't fathom the fact that hundreds of people keep this idiot alive. because he would go away if you just stopped giving him money. He would literally go to the other 7-Eleven in the fucking neighborhood so you wouldn't have to see him. And that's another thing I'm getting really fucking annoyed about is that none of the businesses are addressing the homeless problem the way they should. There's a couple 7-Elevens in our neighborhood that will play like fucking Baby Shark or classical music at all hours of the day and night just so they won't stay there.
Really?
All it takes is a little bit of effort. Just put some classical music on.
Baby shark, doo, 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 doo.
But
That's
like
programming. Oh my God.
Dude, it's fucked up, dude. I think about the ways that these homeless fucks just ruin everyone's life. Like, hey, so in my little neighborhood watch group, we're talking about how we need to cut down more trees in the neighborhood so these losers don't have shady areas to hang out under. They are literally ruining the fucking environment. They've ruined the environment, and I've seen it happen. This dude used to sleep behind this little brick enclave. I watched the guys that own the house come out and smash it with a hammer and then leave all the bricks on the ground there so he would have no safe place to sleep. It's been like that for a fucking year now. We have to trash our own neighborhood to be protected from these fuck faces. And they are fuck faces, man. You know how much putting fencing up is? $800, right? They tear it down. They tear down the fencing and take their stolen fucking Starbucks tent and put it in your fucking yard. Now you have to chase them off every fucking day and get another fence, but that has to be 10 times stronger. I'm so pissed. We can't have trees. I like shade. I walk through the shade. I don't fucking sit there all fucking day. And then sometimes, dude, I'm like, is this the Ghost of Christmas Future? The motherfucking saw some old lady sprawled out on the ground, passed out, listening to Jack FM. I'm on my way to get back to my house to drink 3 clubs and listen to Jack FM. The only difference between me and this woman is a house. That's it.
That is literally, the definition. It's homeless.
Houseless. It's a houselessness problem. The rent's too much. Yeah, the rent is too much when you're spending all your money on fucking dope. Dope is way more expensive than rent.
Even if they built housing
Fuckers.
for them, you think they're going to stay?
No, they won't.
No,
See,
no.
that's another thing that's
They're not gonna take
crazy.
care of it.
I saw a huge list of homeless services in my neighborhood. There's
Mm-hmm.
like 50 places they can go to and sleep at. They don't. They don't go to any of these places.
Because they're probably, if you're a woman, there's a lot of rape that
You
goes
go get
on.
raped, sure.
Yeah.
Dude, and you know what
fucking
I was
scary.
thinking about? Like, how the homeless are fucking rough on each other, right? Like, they'll rob each other for shit all the time.
Mhm.
So that means that, like...
Oh, they don't show me that
No
on the
honor
internet
among
videos of how
thieves.
sweet they are
No
and how
honor
giving
among
they are to
thieves.
each other.
Yeah.
That's not what they're
Like,
promoting.
You gotta fucking protect your shit. That's why they're all so shady, you know?
Mhm.
And so you just gotta think that it's like a competitive environment out here. This is like the NFL of the homeless.
Mhm.
You know, you gotta be a
You
homeless...
have to be meaner to them than
Mhm.
they are to each other. And that's
Yeah,
really
that's just-
fucking mean.
That's
That's
Darwinian
like, yeah.
evolution in action of the homeless.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I'm pretty lucky actually because I live in a building which has like 50 units in it. So that's already going to cut down on my chances of people fucking with my stuff.
Yeah.
But I put cameras up too. I cannot overstate what a fucking amazing investment this is. Because like they used to come by my garage all the time because that's where the fucking garbage bins were. Now they don't even fucking go into the garbage bins. They don't want to be caught on camera. It's just so much easier to walk across the street to the other apartment complex and steal from the dumb fucks. You hear me, dumb fucks? The other problem is that these people are victims and they allow themselves to be victimized.
Yeah.
Speaking of victimization, our guest is here.
What if I get cameras, I'm just gonna put 'em in my toilet
Mm-hmm.
and then just watch people
And then
take
sell
dumps.
that footage
yeah, and
on
just
the
sell
internet.
it to all the fucking weirdos.
Disgusting.
Isn't that crazy?
I hate other men. You know what I was thinking about? There's a thing called, I had to look it
People
up.
like it to get shit on.
They
People
do.
like to watch
They
that
literally
stuff.
like that.
It's disgusting.
There's a thing called CBT. I had to look it up. CBT, cock and ball torture. Now, think of
Oh
how much
my
you don't like
God.
men already. Now, imagine if you're like a dominatrix and your job was just to step on a dude's balls all fucking day.
Ooh.
You would never like another man again. You'd never see men again in the same way. Cock and ball torture.
I mean, I think I could probably. I mean, I would feel bad for the person, but if you pictured like let's say an ex that you don't like or something,
Give
or a
us his
person that you
cock
don't
and
like.
balls.
Yeah, I just start beating him. I don't know.
I wouldn't like the guy that asked me to step on his cock and balls. I'd be like, I don't respect you. So actually, I could do this. I could do this really easily.
It's really pathetic.
But you'd be thinking about other men like that. What if you had a job where you just looked at men being weak and pathetic all day? 'Cause
I
that's
would be a lesbian.
Maybe
I would probably
most
be
of
a
them probably
lesbian. It
are
would probably make
lesbians.
me just be a lesbian because that would just be the biggest turnoff ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Seeing
stand
men
that.
at their worst.
Yeah,
I mean, it would take if I were into cock and ball torture, I'd have to find a very special lady that I would be willing to tell that to.
oh my god,
That's a pretty heavy thing. That's why I'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Uh,
You would be proud of this. You know, my little dog Eleanor, not Eleanor, the comedian, but the dog Eleanor. There's this homeless guy, this Asian homeless guy, which is very strange.
That's how
I could
rough it
hear
is
him
around here.
coming from like a block away because he's just dragging his fucking feet the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Taylor are sitting there. I'm smoking. I'm waiting. And as soon as he passes by, she goes after him like crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then she just innocently looks up like, sorry, I had to know it. Because she was pissed off like, hey, stop fucking dragging your feet, loser. Get a job.
Yeah.
That's basically what she did.
Deadbeats.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
what they are.
Yeah.
How do you
Even
think-
the dog knows. Even the dog does not like them. My dog despises them. Like, she knows, crazy person, get them away. She'll fucking go after them. And she's 8 pounds. She's just a little tiny dog. Yeah. That's how much intuition they have over just normal people. That's how fucking much smarter my dog is than most people that are that condone all. Oh, I'm so sad for these people. It's so sad. You haven't lived in LA long enough.
Yeah.
You haven't lived here long enough. Go move away. Get out of here. You don't belong here. I don't feel sad for these people anymore. I do not.
I never felt sad for them though, because they're always mean. They're never nice. It's not like they add anything to the experience of living in your neighborhood.
Never.
They steal. They steal and they're mean.
At Ralph's Saturday, I have so many homeless stories. It's really sad actually. Just down my block, we're sitting there and there's clearly a fucking prostitute in there, and she's taking forever. She pulls out an EBT card. This bitch pulls out a fucking EBT card, and you have the security guard looking through her purse. 'Cause her purse is wide open. All of a sudden, I see a cart that's sitting there. Obviously, it's her cart. She's homeless, homeless prostitute. She comes in, and me and Taylor are like getting ready to walk out, and then she comes right behind us, and beep 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 beep. She was waiting for a reason to like, with a bunch of other people, while she's checking out. While this is happening, another homeless, freaking fat homeless woman in a wheelchair and her boyfriend that's tatted all over his face are fighting another dude outside. Okay. And there's this just big black dude. I don't know what the guy said to him or whatever. And the guy's girlfriend was like stopping them. I wanted the guy to I wanted him to punch him so bad in the face. I'm like, please say no. This is all going on. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's not even fucking 10 a.m. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, they start early at my
It's
neighborhood,
crazy.
too.
And it just made me upset because I go home and I'm like, this bitch, she's got an EBT card. They got all this. I owe taxes for this shit. That's where my money's going to. Like, granted, like, I understand you lose a job or something and you're broke. I'm not a psychopath. I understand maybe you might need help for some, but you're literally just doing drugs and getting fucking, and I'm sitting here struggling. Fuck off. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off. I can't even afford to pay my student loans. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Did you notice that some of the businesses in your neighborhood actually cater to these homeless fucks?
They do.
Because there's a smoke shop, and I saw yesterday the guy that steals bicycles. He's selling a bicycle outside of the smoke shop. He has it tied up to a sign there. It's like, why are you letting this criminal into the fucking neighborhood?
Yeah.
And I also saw him, the way he acts towards people that don't know any better. Like, I saw some old guy with a cane walking in front of me, and he was being very friendly to that guy.
Yeah.
Because that's the guy whose mail he steals and shit.
Of course. It's crazy.
I don't know. I can't stand it. These people are enablers. I don't understand why you would keep a pest alive. They're pests. That's like their top dollar best. They're pests. That's the best they can offer is that they ask you for stuff and bug you while you're fucking trying to get to the ATM or something or trying to do something that you don't want to do. That's another thing, dude. They're always at the post office. They're always someplace you don't want to be but have to go for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's total fucking bullshit. All the public areas, basically. I mean, I live by a library, so
If
I
you
saw
have a
all that
kid
shit
and you
go
want
down.
to take them somewhere, forget it, dude. I don't want my children to see an old man's penis. And when we go to the fucking park, is that something I can avoid?
Well, I mean, I'm like walking, but you just see them picking their ass and just like looking at. You're like, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. please, 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 please. Oh my God, I made eye contact. Made eye contact with this crazy guy trying to go pick up pizza the other day. I was like, fuck, dude. And he's like, Misa. I thought he was like yelling something. I don't know what Misa means. He must have thought I was German. He's like, you white motherfucker. I was like going crazy. Like his eyes were rolling. And then I couldn't stop making eye contact with him. I don't know what came up because I was afraid. I'm like, what do I do? He started looking up like this. And as he's walking away, this lady's pushing her cart against him. She's like, a fucking total crackhead. You know? Yeah, dude. So that's my homelessness of the week. Where's our guest?
Yeah. Went to the bathroom.
Yeah, dude. Fucking nutty. What's up?
Nothing. That's it. I'm out of juice.
We're waiting on our guest to get in for the last 20 minutes of this podcast.
Get on this shit, dude.
Here he is, mister.
Woo!
Come on this way.
All right, come on this way.
Come on around.
Come on around.
Rosebud?
Yeah, I like how you
Blaq
say that.
Rosebudd, right?
I like how you
With
say
a Q?
Yeah, with the Q.
This is our guest.
Don't nobody
That's
say
right.
Welcome.
That's
Hey,
right.
my boy Wub Savell, welcome.
Oh, yeah. This is Joseph.
Joseph,
Yo, what's up?
I'm Rose.
Rose.
This is your mic.
Nice to meet you, man.
Say hi to my YouTube, everybody. Say hi to.
Oh, fuck
Hi.
yeah. Hell
Hell
yeah. Live streaming.
Live streaming this shit. Thank you.
live streamed a trip to the bathroom?
Yeah, man, I done all
That's some
that.
loyal followers.
You got to get extra money for that.
Tell them where to follow y'all at before we get up out of here, before we start our show. Where they can be able to find us at.
We Three Trolls.
Yeah.
Trolls.
We
Yep.
Three Trolls. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Every podcasting platform out there.
It's spelled really stupid, though. It's like W3 Thr33 and then Trolls.
Got it.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
We gonna
Thank
follow
you.
y'all. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
So what's going on, Wub? How you doing?
Good, man. Thanks for coming in.
Coming in. That's what she said last night.
Oh, shit, dude. So how'd you guys meet?
I actually met Wub at a crack house. I mean,
I knew he had something else going
at
on.
a comedy club. You know
He
what I'm
says it's a crack house. It's actually just his mom's house.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
you know,
She served crack and hot dogs out of the house.
And your mom's letting you do shows out of there or what?
Yes.
Nice
Dog
lady.
Shows, strip shows, comedy shows.
Yeah, there
But at
used to
least
be-
she knows you're safe.
Yes.
She knows what you're
Yeah.
doing, where you're at. So
the
that's good.
main thing.
Yeah.
I actually met Wub at a black comedy club. I saw Wub perform, and I saw Wub have some real fucking dirty ghetto jokes, and
He
he
does.
didn't look like the person that had them type of
He
jokes.
fools you.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying?
fools you. Yeah.
So I had a show that he was
Here,
perfect.
pull up on the
for.
mic a little bit.
I had a show that he was perfect for, called the Ghetto Fabulous Game Show, where he was like, how would you say, like a special guest?
yeah, kind of like a ringer.
Yeah,
You know?
And
But that was a great show. Like like Rosebudd's hilarious because he'll be like, you think that he'll go to any place to do like any room or whatever, but he'll also just make any room. Like
Yeah.
he'll just
Yeah,
fucking make the craziest shit happen.
Okay.
So he would put on these shows, and then he'd have a bunch of ghetto questions to ask, and like it would be like a real audience participation thing, where the comics have to like justify whatever their answer is to his crazy.
that was a
Ooh, I like
was
that.
That was look justified. That was
Okay.
that was a real big good word.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wub was like an expert. He he know all the ghetto shit you wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? He was actually one of the funniest persons there because, like I said, he know where to go with it. He know what to say, and he was like real artistic, ghetto, and people didn't expect it. So he was actually one of the funniest hosts on there.
Good
Thanks,
job,
man.
Wub.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, dude.
Well, that's all we need to hear on the podcast. You can go now.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, dude. Thank you.
You got my 20?
Yeah. Oh my God. Did you guys see? I hate to talk about the Epstein thing still, but did you guys see his painting of Bill Clinton, the oil painting he had
No.
with Bill Clinton in a blue dress?
Yeah, in the
No,
Monica
what?
dress.
It was
No
sitting in
shit.
his mansion, that painting, and above in the stairwell was a doll, a mannequin dressed in a fucking wedding gown. How creepy is this fucking guy, man?
I need to do a show. I need to do a skit on that. I just done a skit on Epstein yesterday. I need to do another skit on that.
Oh my God, he had this painting. It's hilarious. I'll try to pull it, but we're in the basement.
Was it on the news or was it?
Oh, it was on the news.
I mean,
it's a meme also.
It's become a meme, but some people post. I mean, it's a beautiful painting. It's like well done oil painting. I want to know who the artist is behind it. But
Bill Clinton, he's lucky. I think Bill Clinton's lucky. That dude is gone.
Yeah,
lucky.
To his advantage.
Yeah, I don't think
You mean,
luck
that's
has
not
anything
luck
to do
if
with
you
it.
kill someone. That's like,
I
dude,
done
I'm
a little-
lucky I shot that guy.
That guy makes his own luck.
I done a little conspiracy theory on the
Yeah.
Clintons yesterday. I done a little conspiracy theory on.
Well, what do you think happened?
The same thing happened. What's the other dude? Rich, whatever his name is.
Rich. I know Slate or not Slate. That's a
Rich him and the
Rich something.
and the other man. It was one dude got smothered with a pillow. One dude was thrown in the lake. One dude got shot in the back of the head. All related.
They said
to,
suicide. You don't suicide yourself in the back of the head. Come on, that was an
do that.
execution.
you don't do that. So
It's kind of weird, man. I don't know.
everybody related to the Hillary Clinton and the Bill Clinton is absolutely missing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should probably not even be talking about it.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't
Still
wanna
before
die.
this radio show gets shut down, like
Yeah.
you want to keep your radio show? Let's talk about Kumo. Chris Kumo.
Sorry, it was a really funny photo.
Woo!
I'll find it.
Yeah, I need that photo. I need to make a skit of that.
So where else do you go around and do comedy? Have you ever done it here at the Comedy Store?
No, I haven't done it at the Comedy Store. Yeah, I've been trying to.
Why the hell
get-
are these funny motherfuckers not performing here? Wub, it's your
I don't
fault,
know. I'm trying to bring him
Well,
here.
yeah,
I'm trying.
on, dude.
I'm trying.
I got white jokes.
That's true. That's true. You got jokes for everybody.
I got jokes for everybody.
You have legit jokes.
Yeah.
You know,
Joke,
most
joke,
of my
joke,
audience,
joke, joke.
most of my core audience are 40 to 60-year-old white males,
Oh, really? Like on
like 80%.
How do you know
no
that?
shit.
From
On YouTube, you get your analytics.
what do you do on YouTube? You got a
political
show?
comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude, his
Damn,
fucking
dude.
videos are pretty funny. They look. I was telling him it looks like they're being shot from like the Snooty Fox Hotel or something.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, he's like cutting them in and out between clips of like the Clintons.
yeah, basically narrating it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, I started off with Jussie Smollett. I was doing them, but I started getting big off with Jussie Smollett, and then after I done Jussie Smollett, I was like, let me tinker with the politics, and then in like 3 months, I went from about to say 4 months, I went from 12,000 subscribers to over 107.
Jesus.
In 3 months, I got like 107,000 subscribers.
What happened to Jussie Smollett? All of a sudden, it's gone. It's like just disappeared.
They are bringing up right now. They're bringing up they would redo the case, so they're trying to find a special prosecutor, saying to hold the case. So once they do that, more jokes for me.
Shit.
Yeah.
He's fucked, man. He's fucked if he was lying. He paid those two buff dudes or some shit. Like, I don't
it's
know.
on them. You know what I'm saying? He said he beat their ass. I hit him with the left, and he ran. And I'm like, come on, man.
Where'd he find him on Craigslist or some
It
shit?
was their body.
He
it was-
found him
Yeah.
on Grinder. He
Grindr?
probably fucked him first, dude. He's like, hey, I can get some workout tips from
I
these
know,
guys.
right?
You just get crack cocaine from him and stuff like that. Designer drugs. They call
Yeah, yeah,
Crack is a
it.
designer drug.
drug.
yeah. You can't hire crackheads for
Gucci
that.
crack and stuff like that.
Everybody lies on crack.
Yeah.
Everybody lies on that.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
I got an uncle lies on. He swear to God he's running for president next year.
What's his platform? What's he?
He's gonna make
crack
crack,
for
legal.
everybody.
He's gonna
Yeah,
make
crack for all.
Make all drugs legal.
Can you
for all.
imagine
He's the Bernie Sanders of crack.
Yeah, I already doing skits. If you look on my YouTube, I got a free medical crack. You know what I'm saying? Because like we got the Jussie Smollett crack. We got the what you call that magic dude? The Chris Angel crack. We got the R.
Chris
Kelly.
Angel's the one
Yeah,
I want
make
to try.
everything
Yeah,
disappear.
no, you're a real mind freak.
We
Yeah,
got crack. to
make
get
your
buff.
fucking VCR disappear.
Yeah, you make everything disappear. Your job, kids, everything, family.
You'll be on the streets.
Yeah. We also got crack that make you get healthy.
Oh shit! Where
Yeah,
do
the
they get
opposite,
that?
Reverse crack.
Oh.
It's in the labs now.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it AFDC approved.
I just want the kind that doesn't make me want to eat too much, but I want to keep my youthful appearance.
Oh, yeah, we
but
have
I just want to,
we
you
had
know,
a crack
not.
to keep you young too.
Yeah. Okay. That's the
Young crack.
kind I need.
Young crack.
Make your teeth fall out so you can't
Yes.
eat anymore.
After living in LA, not only do I think we should not legalize drugs, we should delegalize most of the drugs that we do have that are legal. Because
Shut up.
everyone is fucked up.
Ooh.
Everyone is fucked up here. If we had completely legal drugs, where people are already shooting up dope in the fucking streets on the sidewalk, like what
Well, you cut out the middleman. It's gonna make it more expensive. You just go to you go to Rite Aid, and you're like, yeah, can I get a gram of some of that?
They
sweet,
did used to
What
do
if we
that,
did
and then their
sweet crack?
Medicaid ran out, and now they do heroin.
How about this? We legalize drugs, but illegalize homelessness.
Yeah. Yes.
They're like,
yes.
you motherfuckers.
Yes. That's a great idea. You have the motivation to stay
Look, you got
working.
one problem or another, bitch. What are you gonna deal with?
That sounds like the Donald Trump shit. You know what he's doing now, right?
Sometimes you gotta compromise.
He's saying if you can't prove that you over here and you can't and you're using the system and you can't manipulate the system, like you get on the county, you're gonna lose your green card.
Beautiful.
You got to have a job or something like that. You can't come over here and say you need help and then you're on the system for 20 years.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you've been on the system, they're going to do your paperwork, and if you ain't been doing what you need to do, your green card is fit to be revoked.
Yeah.
That makes sense
what's
to me,
the problem
actually.
with that?
Nothing.
You should have a booze
I
card.
don't see nothing wrong with it.
You have to have a booze card.
exactly.
If you can hold down a job and not be drunk at work, you can drink all you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the first time you get your DUI, they take away your booze card. You're not allowed to fucking drink anymore. Now you have to get a part-time job too to fill up your past drinking time. We could fix society so quickly if people just acted like their dad in his worst mood. You know what I mean? Like your dad got shit done when he was fucking angry.
I think that's why people like Trump.
Yes,
he's like
he's
a
just
dad,
like a
because
dad in
really,
a bad
you know.
fucking mood all the time.
I had to set out this conversation.
Well,
We're talking about dads. I got to set out this
Oh.
That's not true. You know what it's like to be one that's never there.
I told my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to tell my son, I teach him about how to be a good father. And he said, how would you know? You ain't got no kids. So not no real, that I know, you know what I'm saying? Not one you took care of. I was like, you're right. I think I'll give you advice.
Yeah. Well, now you know. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's
Don't
all
be
right.
like me. That's the best advice.
Yeah.
Do the opposite of everything I did.
Well, I don't blame you for not sticking around. I mean, I met your baby mama before.
And she is ugly. She is the most popular woman on YouTube right now. She is ugly.
Oh, God.
She's been on all in the political circles.
Oh, my God.
Wow, circle jerks.
Telling you. My dad just worked too much. That's how I never saw him. And if I did see him, I was at work with him, and he's throwing plates in my face at the restaurant. So I was like, all right, I'm good not seeing you, man. I love him now. Now he's just quiet. He just does whatever my mom says. He's like, okay, what do you need?
She
Sends him, she sends him to the store like 50
Yeah.
times. She's like, oh, I forgot rice. Oh, I forgot. He's just, no problem. As long as I get the fuck out of here. Leave me alone. He's just like, whatever, dude.
That's
Poor
why
guy.
dudes get hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Hobbies, they don't. Some dudes
Yeah.
don't get hobbies they don't even like just
Yeah.
to be away from their wife.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I noticed a lot of white people where I stay got mobile homes. So when they get, it's like a man cave. So whenever they get tired of the wife at the house, they go in the driveway and sit in their man cave.
Yeah. It's true, though. Yeah, they
It's
will.
like I'm gone, but I'm not gone.
Yeah.
They got a little refrigerator in there.
TV,
Yeah.
watch the
With
college
some beers.
basketball
Fucking
game.
Coors Light in there.
Yeah.
Wife says I can't.
My dad
have
would just
Coors Light
rummage
in the
around through the
house.
garage. I'm like, what are you even looking for in here? Like, what are you doing? He's
Dude,
not fixing nothing.
nothing.
He's not doing
Nothing.
anything. He's just walking around like, poor guy's just trying to get away from my mom. She's just nonstop talking.
Yeah, women don't have hobbies. They have men.
That's
Men
true.
are their hobbies.
They're kids, man.
nagging
They're
is a
kids.
hobby.
That's it.
Yeah,
just
that's
fucking. What are you doing? Yeah.
Mind games are a hobby.
That's why I have to be single. It's like, if you can't have a female, like that's with you,
Yeah.
you going like especially black females, they can ruin your career.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? I mean, nagging, why you out so much, who calling, why you on Facebook. It's like, I'm a comedian. I got to do social media, So the relationships I ran in is like, if you're a comedian and you mess with certain women, it's not going to work.
Well, you just got to date another comedian, female.
That's
No,
not
that's
gonna
the
work.
worst.
Really?
Yeah, that's the worst.
Well, you should.
Have
They
you
should
ever?
understand.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Mm-mm.
No,
I
it's,
never
it's
even
the,
fucked
we
with
I
don't
just heard
even.
about it.
You just, you just need to see what happens to others and go,
I
that's
just
not
heard
for
about
me.
it. Yeah.
That's not for
I
me.
just heard about it. I know like one actually worked out, but 9 times out of 10, I heard that they don't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't stay away from it. Like the comedians that we in my circle is crazy as shit anyway. They like will shoot you.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that
need
one
to go to
time,
one of these shows.
that one time, there was almost a fight at Mavericks one time with like Kamira and Precious and like those other people in the audience.
Oh my goodness, yes.
It's like I don't know who was in the wrong. I mean, the comedians were as much at fault.
Yes.
as the
It
audience.
was wild. It was like some jealousy thing going on, you know. It's like the ones in the crowd want to be pretty, and the comedians want to talk about them, and they want to be pretty than the audience members, and they got mad because they was talking. It was just ugly, you know. And just
Damn.
and we had to like,
Yeah, the show did end
yeah,
because the fight almost began.
we had to. Say,
That's a real show, if you ask me.
I want
It
to
was
go
a
to one of the
show. It was
shows,
a show.
actually.
do
We
it.
actually had, you know, Wub was not scared to go anywhere. So Wub have been to some of the most ghettoest clubs in the Los Angeles. So that means the world, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he been in Inglewood. He been around gang members doing ghetto jokes. And then some didn't get his jokes. And we had to explain, like, hold on, he's a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like, what is this
That's true.
motherfucker talking
Like,
about? Like,
A couple of times, we're like, hold on, he's a comedian. You know, don't take it personal. You know, that's a joking style. Like, oh, you. Like, but he didn't know. They didn't know. It was
my
also
God.
a teaching game. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh my God.
they was
Yeah, but I mean, it was good because I always knew who was usually going to be coming as far as the comics.
Mhm.
So at least I know somebody has my back
yeah.
going in there.
And I remember one time, Wub, we had a roast, and everybody came unprepared, but Wub came prepared.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Everybody like, whoa, whoa.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I like felt bad after because I was like, I'm the only one who fucking came in here ready to destroy every person in here, and then it just looks like the only white dude is just like shitting on black people for 10 minutes straight, and that is what was going on. But
You're
I
the
mean,
only
like,
white guy
but
I
it was
know.
justified.
That is crazy.
And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
mad that they didn't do it back. I'm
Yeah, you're like,
oh,
come on, man.
This fucking sucks. Like, y'all supposed to give me Wub getting everybody. He didn't save nothing,
Yeah.
you know, but everybody else is on some PC shit, and, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of sucks nowadays.
It does.
Yeah,
It
that's
really
why I'm so
does.
popular. Like, I don't do PC comedy, you know, and a lot of comedians they do a lot of PC comedy, a lot of clean comedy, a lot of comedy that don't really relate to what people want to see. Like,
Yeah.
I've learned recently how to be, you know what I'm saying, like a conservative, you know, so I'm doing a lot of conservative jokes, and I always been conservative. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying. So now that I'm conservative, I'm learning about the conservative ways and Republican ways, and even
Are you allowed to be
Democratic ways.
conservative because you're black? It
Oh
seems like
my
a lot of
God,
people don't
it's-
allow
I've
it. It's
been
like,
called a sellout this
Yeah.
last couple of months. I've been called so many sellouts on radio shows. I'm talking about from people that you've been doing comedy with.
right.
You know, they
Yeah.
they paying
They're
you
talking
to
shit.
say nigga and things like. I'm doing the same
Yeah.
comedy that I've been doing.
Yeah.
But just now my core audience is white folks. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a sellout or you letting them use the N. I'm like, they're not saying the N word. Most of if you read my page, most of the things about politics are my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? It's not even.
Yeah.
I talk about the race,
Right.
You know? But you got comedians. It's bad when you got comedians go on radio shows. Like I was on a radio show and I had people call in.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was on a black radio show and the people who called in was white,
Yeah.
and the people on the show who was just my supposed to be comedy partners totally disrespected my guests. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you think you black, and I'm like, so
Yeah.
me protecting them, my guests, I had to make a video and make them look like stupid. You know,
Yeah.
I made that, then they calling me a sellout. Then I made another video, made them look
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So every time they made me try to call me a sellout or try to mess with somebody on the show,
Yeah.
I made a video and showed them how really stupid they look.
Yeah.
They look more racist than I do.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I wish everybody could just think for themselves, and it's sad because everybody is brainwashed because they just. I was part of that problem too, you know. But like, you guys just look into stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you think for yourself. Don't have somebody tell you how you're supposed to think because of identity politics or the color.
Yeah,
of your
listen
skin,
to
or who the fuck you
Rozafa
are.
tell you.
No, seriously,
To think
it's
for
so annoying.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm like really getting sick of it though. Like, I see it
You
everywhere.
can't think
I
for
just shut
yourself,
down. I
listener.
don't-
It's impossible. I used to think I was pretty smart.
Yeah.
Now I know better. I live in a fucking war zone, dude.
I know I'm dumb.
I
don't know
moved here
a lot
on
of shit.
purpose. So I don't know shit.
But at least you know you're dumb.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people don't
I'll
even.
admit it.
They
You know what I
won't,
mean? But
you
also,
know,
I'll try
like
to
at
look
least
into
you
shit.
said, yeah, I cried on election day.
I did. I did. I thought
She
it was
did.
the end of the world. I was like, oh my
I
God.
laughed on election
But
day.
then I
Yeah, me
realized,
too.
I was
Stop
like,
laughing.
oh, it's
Yeah.
because I just thought, I was just believing everything I was
And
seeing and
that's
hearing,
what
you
I've
know?
been preaching. That's the number
Yeah.
one thing I've been saying on my show, right? I was listening to everybody else on how it should feel. Oh, you was a Democrat, you should believe this, and these people are racist, and they ain't gonna never help you, and you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So and white people this and white people that. So I'm like, and I believed it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, white people gonna stab me in the back.
It
white
makes you angry.
Yeah,
you're like,
angry,
what the
you know?
hell? Yeah.
And then you start talking to white people, you start understanding white people, and then you start understanding, like, you know, it's like, okay, just let me have an open mind, and then you understand them more. Like I'm proud to be black. Like I say on my radio show, what's wrong with you proud to be white? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you saying it?
Right.
And if you say it, you're racist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's just what they say. It's all emotional based or fear based.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
So even when the election happened, I wasn't getting posts about everything else. I was just getting liberal posts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was surprised. I was like, oh my God, he won? Because they got you on the algorithm. That's all that you're getting. Now I'm getting all kinds of wild shit because I follow the weirdest shit ever. But I like it better like that, you know?
Now they're trying to get white people to tune down their whiteness. You heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're trying to get white people to tune down their whiteness, you know, because they want
how do I do it?
I don't know. You like if you see somebody black, you let them go first. Instead, I mean, even if you in line first, you know what I'm saying?
It's like guilt, white guilt.
Yeah. You got to let them go first.
It's like 24/7 reparations I gotta give.
24/7
like,
reparations. I
I
made a skit about that. Reparations, like why should white people that's alive right now pay for stuff that happened back then? You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of opportunities to make money as black people. We need to take advantage of it. You know, sitting around crying about it's not going to help. You know, oh, man, you owe us this, or they ain't going to help us, or this, or I ain't going to work for the white man, or they racist. But
well, some people don't want to hustle. Like, you're always hustling shit. You're always trying to get something going. Mm-hmm. People are just fucking lazy, dude.
What Eric Griffin say about, he's like, well, young white people now feel like about slavery is like when somebody farts in an elevator and then you go in and you're like, oh shit, I didn't fart, dude. It wasn't me. Like, what the fuck? Why? Yeah, like it's like I'm like, that's funny to me. I hacked that joke big time, but that's basically what he's saying. I'm like,
Eric.
oh fuck, man, I'm sorry, dude. Like I don't even know. I'm an immigrant, so I have no idea what.
I know what happened, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of. And I understand that. And since I understand it a little bit more, people's like, well, you a sellout because you understand it.
Well, that sucks. No, it's. I think it'll change eventually. It just right now, I mean,
no,
it's just what they're feeding people. They're feeding people, and nobody wants to look outside of that, you know.
You know what's crazy? I heard about Shannon Sharp say this. Back in the days, you didn't want to marry nobody outside your race.
Yeah.
Then you didn't want to marry nobody outside your religion. Now you don't want to marry nobody outside your political party.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. People are fucking maniacs about that shit.
They are.
I don't know why people give a fuck. I don't care what some chick thinks about politics who I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah. Like, why we got to discuss that?
Except the abortion issue. That's really important. If you want to fuck me, you better be willing to kill our baby. And that's that. All right? If we make a life inside you, you need to be able to...
stamp it out.
Abortion is tearing this country apart. Kind of like how they tear apart the baby when they rip it out of a fucking vagina.
You know, they're doing a late-term abortions. I hope they can still abort my baby mama. Like,
damn, dude.
Really late-term abortions. That's when they get shot in the park.
Yeah, even after she's had a son.
Yeah.
That
Keep
is
the
late
son.
as
Let's
fuck.
get rid of her.
Still abortable, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
That's black people time.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's hilarious.
She would be the first person aborted, I hope.
They should make you have to do it at home with a home kit. Like a portable abortable. Like, if you eat Lunchables, that's your fault. You ate that. It's the same with abortion. It's like, well, you can have an abortion. You just have to see what it's like to do it. Mm-hmm. It sucks.
Yeah.
Look at all that blood. That's part of you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Portable abortables.
Portable abortables.
Right.
And
they're called the pills. You can just take a pill for it. It's fine.
That's true.
That's still gross, too. I had a friend that took the pill. Trust me. There's no nice way to kill a baby. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
And what I had call-ins, right? And I didn't understand, like, why people were so mad about people killing babies, right? And now I understood because I reached out and I got to talking. Why should I pay my tax dollars for you to kill something that's against my religion?
Yeah.
Do something against my religion.
Yeah.
You have a religion? You're not allowed to have a religion.
You're not allowed to have a religion.
People, it's like just.
So are you gonna pay? You're gonna use my tax money to pay for these murders?
Yeah. Especially late term ones are kind of kind of gets crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's never any justification of it, people.
Well, I think
You're
that
monsters.
you're
Well,
the other podcast.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right.
You're scum.
All right.
We gotta abort this podcast right now.
We gotta abort
So,
right now.
Thanks.
Where
Thanks
can
for
we
coming
find
by.
You?
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
Yeah,
you
where
can
do people
find
find
me
you?
on YouTube under Lonnel Harris, Lonnel Harris Live, or on any other platform, Blaq Rosebudd.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah.
I
Thanks
have
for
to be
coming
late
in.
because somebody always had to be late. It might
Yep,
as
it
well
was
be the
me
black
last
person.
week. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was me last
Might as
week.
well be the black person.
Keep on trolling.
Fuck yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, listeners, as well.
Two black people beat me to the show last
Whoa.
week. I was like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
Really?
Come
You're
here.
early?